Hello guys, welcome back to the sixth video in the series. In this video, we are going to quickly start writing some codes and use the meta characters that we went through in the last video and understand them with more, in more detail. Okay, so let's quickly get into it. So here are our meta characters. Let's get into the VB and start writing our code. Okay, so subroutine meta characters. Okay, I'm going to name it. Oh, and I can actually copy. So I'm going to use RE object and match object and match collection object here, and then match. So match collection is the collection object which is going to hold all the found matches that we found with the pattern. Okay, and then let's I'm little. So what text shall I use? Okay, let me use the text, and for now we may also need to change the text, but for now let's say we are enjoying reg x videos. Okay, and then we will make the pattern, but then before we do that, let me set up the rest of the things. Re is equals to new regex, and then say re dot pattern, and we will give it the PTT. So whatever pattern we make, that will come here, and then we are going to make it global, guys. So because we not only want to find the first thing that matches with our pattern, but all the text that matches with our pattern has to be found. So remember, in the example video, I explained what this global does for you. And then once we have that, we are going to say our this match object is going to be re.execute. And also, guys, in this video, while we are going through the meta characters, we are again going to learn the execute. So in the test, the test method I have already explained using creating a video for itself, but then execute you can learn from here. So I'm just going to pass the text which will be evaluated with this RE object, and the pattern has already been passed into this RE object in this line, right here you see. So once we have done that, we will get our results in the match object, and then we will have to loop through all the matches that are found in the match object for each m in match object, and then next m, and here I'm going to say just print the value. So m dot value. Okay, so let's our base code is ready. Let's for this text, let's start giving the pattern. So now what are we going to look for? So the very first thing we are going to use here is the square bracket meta characters. So when you say square bracket, you are basically saying you are looking for only one character until and unless obviously you add it add a plus sign or a star sign, or you defined how many characters you are going to look for. So first let's give something here. So I'm saying I'm going to look for anything that is between a to only g, maybe. Okay, nothing else. So now if I run it, if I simply run this, you will see. So invalid. Okay, so I'll have to set it. This is an object. This cannot be initiated like this. Okay, so now if I run it, it found E, A, E, G, E, G, D, E, and all anything that was between A to G here in this text was found. So it started with this was found, then this was found, and this R was ignored, and likewise, right? Then in E found N, J, O, Y, I, N, everything ignored, and then G was found, right? So this way it worked. So E, G, all. And since I have only given one, one square bracket, it belongs to only one character. So every time you found only one character, so only E, right? Only A, and not AR or ARE, right? This way. So this is what we found. So now let's do it this way. Let's make it plus. Okay, so I'm saying one or more. And now let's run it. It again found E, and then A, and then E, G, and then EG. Just notice this one, EG. Okay, DE. Okay, and now let's see. So I'm saying one or more, right? So E alone falls between A and G, and it is one itself, one or more. Then we again matched with A, again one or more. R cannot be matched because it does not fall between A to G. Then E matched, then E again matched. Then what was matched? Then here we came, when we reached up to this E was matched, but then I said one or more, so both of them got matched, right? So E also falls between A to G, and G also falls between A to G. So both of them combined, they got matched, right? And then similarly, D and E, both of them combined, they got matched. So this is how your series, you can define a series that needs to be matched. And then you can, if you are looking for two things, maybe if I have a number here, x10, right? And then you can say anything between A to Z. And then I also want to combine it, anything between 0 to 9. Then you will find x1 will be found and not x10. So if I now run it, you see x1 is found and not the x10, because it is only looking for a pattern of two characters, 1 and then here 2, nothing more than that. Understood? And now if I very specifically, I can also very specifically say how many count I'm looking for. If I do not use, if I use plus here, then x10 will be found. If I now run it, you see x10 is found. And then even if I make it x101, it will also be found, right? If I make it a few more numbers, the entire thing will be found, because I'm saying this is one character between A to Z, and then any number of digits between 0 to 9. So any number of digits between 0 to 9, right? But what I say, make it only 2, not more than that. So it will only find one character and then only 2 digits. So now let's run it and see. See, x10. And now if I delete these, nothing will be found. So just notice this, because I'm saying our pattern should match anything that starts with one character between A to Z, and the other character has to be between 0 to 9, and there has to be 2 of them. This has to be 2. This pattern has to be twice, right? With this curly braces. So now if I run, nothing will be found. Even this x1 will not be a match, because this one digit is only once, but we are looking for digits twice. You're getting my point, guys? So this is how you can use your this square brackets to define different kind of sets, right? And if you guys want, I can make more detailed video on the sets. There can be, okay, let me show you a few more one. Okay, few more, guys. Okay, so now let's say if I use this caret sign inside in here in the square brackets, what this simply means is negate anything that is A to Z, right? So when I say negate anything, it will find any alphabet that is not, any character that is not between small a to small z. So this W will be found, even this space will be found, this number will be found certainly, right? This E and this R will be found, but not this EG or this X will, these will be excluded. So let's run it and see. So see, capital W found, space found, again next space found, next space found, then next we found the capital R, and then we found the capital E, and then again space, another space, and then we found one. So anything that is not in the series of small a to small z becomes a match for this pattern. So this is how you can negate this, right? And then what you can do is what else? When you use these special meta characters like the plus or the star inside these curly, inside these square brackets, they become literal. So these are now literal. So now you are saying look for two curly braces. Look for this either this curly brace or this closing curly brace, right? If I say plus here, it is not like one or more. If I say A plus, this is not saying look for A one more than once, one or more than once. It is saying either find A or find plus sign. So now if I run it, you will see A is found because that is used there in the pattern, nowhere else, only one. But then plus sign is not there. Now if I give a plus sign here and if I run it, you see A was found and the plus sign was found. So when you pass these special meta characters inside this square bracket meta characters, they become their literal value and they lose their spatial ability. So this is it, guys, for this square brackets. Let's cover another one more meta character and then I will explain the rest of the meta characters in the next video. I just don't want to stretch the videos too long. Now comes this backslash. Okay, so let's quickly try to find D here. Do we have D here? I don't think so. Okay, so we have D. Enjoying reggae. Oh, okay, so D is here, right? But now what if I prefix it with this backslash? Is it still going to find this D? No, it will instead find this one. Just watch it. So if I run it, see, one was found and then this D was not found. And how many times? Now if I make it 2, then we are going to get 2 results, right? 1 and then another result will be 2, right? If I run it, 1 and 2. And why not 1, 2 at once? Because this is for only one. This is finding only one digit and not more than one digit. If I want to find more than one digit, I can either use curly braces to define that. Now if I run it, see, 1, 2, together, not alone. So they will not, now it will not find 1 and then 2, right? It will find 1 and 2 together, 2 digits. It's looking for 2 digits together. Or I can do it this way also. F5, see, 1, 2, right? If I do the plus sign and add more digits here, the entire thing will be passed. But if I, instead of using plus sign, if I use curly braces and pass on the number of digits I'm looking for, it will look for exactly those many number of digits. And if those many number of digits are not present, it will find nothing. Simple. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits are there. So if I use curly braces and say 4, it will be found. So it will find 1, 2, 1, 2. So see, if I run it, 1, 2, 1, 2. But if I say try to find something 6, but there are no 6, there are only 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, the only 5 digits. So it will find nothing, right? So this is how the backslash meta character and the square bracket meta characters are. Can we finish one more? Okay, let's finish the dot character also. Okay. So now let's find dot, only dot. And how many times we are going to find it? 1. What do you think the results will be? The result will be 1 W E space A R E space E N J, and this is how, and then plus sign also, right? This is how it is going to be. So that much long answer it is going to be. But what if we say we are going to find 2 dots? So it will find WE, then it will find E space, then it will find space A, and let's run and check that. So WE, A, RE, and E, and then NJ, NY, am I correct? Was I, let me, so WE and then, okay. So it's only picking one match. So WE and then it is not repeating the E and space. So once it will find WE, then it will find space A, then it will find RE, then it will find space E, and it is going to continuously pick 2 any characters, right? Now, what if you want to use, so let's go back to our email ID validation things. Stupid but curious at yahoo.com, and I want to extract .com. Okay, I want to see if my text that has been passed has this .com in it or not. If I run it, it will find it .com. Okay, why it found? Because this .com is there. But what if I make it to XCOM? Will it work? Yes, it will, because dot will get matched with anything. X space, if I make it space, it will still be successful. Space will also get matched. If I make it any number, right, any one number, it will still get matched, right? But I literally want to match it with only dot with its literal value. So what I will do, I will prefix this dot with backslash sign, which will help this dot to escape its spatial ability in this situation. So now if I run it, see, it is only looking for .com. If I change this dot to something else, nothing will be found. See, nothing is coming up because now it is looking for exactly literally this dot, and there is no .com in this text. So this is it, guys, for this video. In the next video, let's quickly go through the rest of the meta characters, test, run some codes and understand them more. And not only this, guys, for people who are concerned that only these many examples will be used, once I have given all the lectures on the regular expressions covering all the topics of regex for VBA, I will start adding different kind of regular expressions problems solve, right? So I will solve different problems. I will make videos on them and keep on adding them to this series. Even if you guys have any questions and you are stuck with, you can apply regular expressions in some scenario, but you are not, somehow you are not able to, just write me an email or send me a comment. I will make that and I will make a detailed explanation video and add it to this series. So okay, thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. See you in the next video where we will go through the rest of the meta characters. Thank you. Bye.